of Israel being in the state of being in Babylon, realizing we're not in. And this isn't just in my Bible. This is labeled the Songs of Zion, and it's not just Israel and the captives grieving because they're not home. It's not being in Jerusalem, not being in their homeland, directly is connected to a spiritual state as well. So being in a physical land, being in a physical city, had connections with a healthy relationship with God as well. And so when Jerusalem had fallen, when the city had been crumbled down, when there was no stones stacked on top of each other, when the temple was gone, that was an outward symbol of something that had already happened internally. Israel's in a bad place, or Judah specifically. Judah is in an unhealthy place. So we start in verse 1, and I labeled the first point, verses 1 through 4, as a sad picture while in exile. And it says, by the rivers of Babylon, it's not hard to believe at all. It was very common to gather around rivers for meetings. It was a nice location. It was probably a little bit cool. You have even in the Testament, Paul found believers there was no church building, so believers would meet by rivers. They went to Philippi, and there was a group of believers meeting by a river. And so it was Hebrew Jewish culture to find meeting places around rivers, a nice cool place to hang out. So they're there, they're sad, they're upset, they weep as they remember Zion, they remember Jerusalem. And labeling it as Zion, Jerusalem is mentioned a few times in this psalm rather, but Zion is the main title that's given, and that speaks to prophecy. So the Jews would have said, hey, we're going to Zion,